Hello everyone, welcome to the lesson 3 of computer science for 7th through 10th graders. In this lesson you're not going to be teaching a lot, but rather your student is going to be exploring a module on code.org. The objective of this lesson is for your students to be able to describe what code is, what is coding, and they will complete at least one module on code.org. Key vocab terms are code, coding, and the agenda is listed and approximate times are also listed there. Before you go on to teach this lesson, what I need you to do is please write the name, grade, age, and gender of your student that you will be teaching in this document called code.org student account / password. You can access that document right over here, or you can go to our computer science folder and go into lesson plans, and you will find that document right here, code.org student accounts and passwords. Once you open that document, you will find the instructions of signing into code.org, and you will find these division of grades. So you would want to go to your grade, and you would want to go to the grade that you tutor and write the name of the student you tutor, their age and gender. Let's just come up with an example of a student just so that you know how this is going to work. So let's say that you enter here the name of your student. Let's say Sam. Sam is 10 years old, and let's say Sam is female. Once I get that information, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go and add the student named Sam into this course, into the sections that I've created here, which corresponds to the appropriate course based on the grade. So Sam, I'm going to add Sam into this program, the 6th through 10th program on code.org, this section that I created. And I'm going to add that student, and I'll just add Sam. This is something that I will do, so don't even worry about it. I just wanted to show you how the process is working. So Sam is 10, Sam is female, and then I'm just going to add Sam. Once I do that, code.org will generate a password for Sam to use to sign in to our course, and I'm going to take that password and I will give it right back to you in this document so that you have access to Sam and their password. I will show you how to sign into the course later. Once you have these two things, the name and the password, you can now begin teaching the lesson. You're going to begin the lesson by asking your student what they think computer coding means, and also asking them, how do you think we make games? And how do we make apps like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram? And after the first question, based on what they say, you want to ask them appropriate follow-up questions and eventually explain to them that computer coding is when we write the instructions for the computer to carry out a task. If the student, this is just an answer, right? And it can be an approximate answer where the students might say, oh, computer coding is like when we write stuff into the computer, when we code into the computer. And then you can follow up by saying, okay, what do you mean by code? Get into the crux of it. And this is not going to work exactly the structure that I have here. These are just points that I want you to sort of raise and talk about. For the question number 2, one of the answers is we program these applications. We program games, we program YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, these applications, by writing the code for them. And what is code? Code is the instructions we give to the computer. We write the code into the computer so that it follows our instructions. And today, that's what they're going to be exploring. And here I have the instructions for you to sign into code.org, and I just want to show you quickly how to do that myself so that you have a live example here. So first, you're going to go to code.org like this on their Chromebooks, and you're going to click sign in. Each course section has a 6-letter section code that you should use to sign in based on the grade that you're teaching. So you're not going to use email and password, but you're going to sign in through the courses section code. And here, in this case, 7 through 10 is this code. I'm just going to copy and paste it. You should have access to this document on your phone, so you can pull it up and just tell them, just write CCDH8G and click go. Once you click that, you can see that we have added Sam. We had added Sam before, so now Sam appears here. So once you give me that information, your students' names will also appear here. So you can click on your student's name and go to this document, because I would have added the password. You would just tell your student the password, and they're going to write the password here, and then they're just going to sign in. And once they sign in, what you're going to do is you're going to go through the first module. You're going to go through as much as you can, as much as the time allows. I know that in our program, time varies for our lessons. So as much as the time allows. The good thing about code.org and having these sections for our students on code.org is that it tracks our progress and it saves our progress. So if we run out of time, we can always come back to it and we can start from the same spot. So you're going to be exploring the module 1 there. The instructions on code.org for the students are super clear. So you're just going to be sitting right next to them, going through this module with your student, and assisting them with any confusion that they might have by reading the instructions that appear on code.org. So it's pretty simple. You can also give me your information, your name, and the grade that you tutor, so I can give you access to this course so that you can explore it before you actually go on to teach it. You can just go around and see like what kind of stuff that they have for a few minutes. So yeah, that's the lesson 3 for our program for 7th through 10th graders. And we're going to be frequently using code.org so that our students complete the lessons that they have. As you can see, there are like so many lessons, game themes, animal themes, and all kinds of, after you complete the main lessons, there are alternate lessons as well. So there are all kinds of stuff that code.org provides, and we're going to rely heavily on them for our coding part. So please let me know if you have any questions. If this is confusing, I can assist you, and always reach out to me. And even if you're in the classroom and you want to add your student to this course, just text me. My number and stuff is in the Tutor Cloud, so I can immediately do that for you. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great experience exploring this with your student.